Right, so we're coming to you live here now with Darts in Ireland YouTube channel. My name's Keith Faulkner again. I'm joined now by the General Secretary of the Irish National Darts Organisation, Kevin Devaney. He's also the International Team Manager. We're coming to you live from the Inter-County Championships, which are going on at the moment, so a very busy weekend for Kevin and all his team. I suppose if we start with Kevin, it's obviously a huge weekend. What would you have, up to 500 players, maybe men and women playing this weekend?
There's over 250 entered into the singles there in the men's, and we have about 80 ladies in the singles as well. But there's some players that don't play in the singles, but we're definitely going to be the 600 analysts in the team events, which is big numbers to look after.
Yeah, absolutely. And even just looking at the women's game, it seems darts is something that traditionally maybe would have been seen more as a male sport over the years, or certainly men would have got a lot more of the recognition. That's changed quite a lot over the recent years with some of the kind of the likes of Fallon Sherrock and Bo Greaves and these kind of major players coming through. But in Ireland, it's amazing to see the kind of participation there is in the women's game from even the junior level and right up to
the women's game is massively improving, and you did say the names of Fallon and Bo, but we have our own players here in Ireland that are making their work as well, and on the grounds and the names out there. You have Robin, Katie, Aoife, Caroline, to name a few. They're going out there playing the PDC circle as well. They've been on TV, and they're the four that won the World Cup. But yeah, the women's game is getting bigger and better. We're seeing more entries, and there isn't the more demand. There should be more equal as well, and they're rightly so, because they're turning up in their numbers. They're putting in the effort as well. So it's good to see as well that the women are getting better.
Yeah, absolutely. And you just mentioned there that they won the World Cup. I mean, there's very few sports that Ireland actually win a World Cup in, so it's an amazing achievement in a lot of ways. And would I be right in saying also that they're the only country to win it outside the UK and Holland that's ever won the World Cup?
Yeah, we were the first country outside of Holland and England to winning it, which is absolutely incredible achievement, because they've been the two of the biggest countries in darts in PDC, in the WDF system, and rightly so, because they are good. I think Ireland, we're getting nearer them, We got the World Cup as well, which the four ladies deserved it so much. They've put in effort, playing in tournaments here and there, PDC tournaments, and they're just incredible four women to deal with, and I was delighted for them as well.
And do you mind me asking, I'm interested in your role as the actual manager of the international team manager. I promised Kevin I wouldn't ask any tricky questions now, so he's getting a little bit worried here. No, but just everyone obviously knows a Jurgen Klopp or a football manager and what they do, and they pick the team, but they also kind of do the coaching side of it, and they maybe give motivational speeches and stuff like that. What actually is the role of the manager, in terms of picking the team? I mean, the players obviously are good enough; they wouldn't be there if they weren't. So you wouldn't really be giving them too many coaching tips, I'd imagine. Or do you spot something in their game and think that maybe you'd say it to them? Or
the players that are on the team, they're there by birth. They've gone through the ranking team. So just for me, anyways, it's just probably kind of putting in the team sheets, making sure they're on the board on time, keeping the team together as one. A few talks here as well. They're not always going to throw them well at every time, so you need to just keep their spirits up, get them grounded, anyways, and make sure they're giving 110%. So they're not going to win every game as well. We found that at the World Cup, we didn't win every leg, and they came back and they just get themselves going. I got the most perfect manager with them, probably better out there, but I seem to have a good rapport with the women and with the men now of late as well. It's just keeping the team spirits going, keep backing each other and pushing each other on. So my job is really
Yeah, and in terms of because obviously in the men's game it's very strong now as well. On top of the rankings, it changes quite a bit. There's a lot of very top players, all probably of similar level, that can beat each other at different days depending on how it goes. Quite a lot of the players would have went over to the PDC Q School recently enough. What do you see as the kind of development for players? Is that something you're looking for them to take on by going to these kind of major events in the UK, or are you happy just to see them get to a level where they're playing for Ireland and they're competing at that kind of level?
I want every player that's playing darts to achieve what they want to achieve in darts. Some want to go and just play for Ireland, some just want to play county darts, some just want to play in the pub darts. So there's a good few out there now, and there's more and more Irish players that want to go to Q School, want to get their throat card, want to mix it now with the best in the world, and there's more and more players out there in Ireland they're putting their hat in the ring and they're saying, look, we're here, we're able to do this and we're able to compete. And it's getting more obvious now that the Irish players are getting stronger and well able for this.
Yeah. One final question that I'll ask you is about the junior game. I've been playing with County Monaghan this weekend, and behind the scenes in our county, they've set up very recently they set up the kind of junior game. And within weeks, particularly I know there was the Littler phenomenon, but within weeks now they have several dozen kids showing up every week, to the point that they're going to put 2 teams into the All-Irelands when it literally only got set up 6 weeks ago, I'd say. What do you like? I mean, in terms of the participation of young people now, you're going to have the junior inter-counties coming up now as well. So I mean, that's obviously a very important part of it. It must be hard to see that.
The youth starts in Ireland have been very strong for years and years, and obviously now with we call it the Litter effect now. It's getting bigger. I even see in my own county in Galway, we had 1 team, now we have 3 teams, packed to 24. So there's more and more kids are taking up the game. They want to play darts. It's a great sport to get involved in. There's a lot of rewards. It's good for your math skills. But yeah, the Junior All Ireland is a good weekend because it's all about young kids playing darts for their county, and it's probably one of the nicest weekends of your own because you'll see the little kids there getting their winning doubles and they're happy out and everything.
Yeah, it's brilliant to see. You never get tired of hitting a winning double, I suppose. I wouldn't mind hitting one myself this weekend at some stage. I'm going to let Kevin get back to his very busy role here. It's absolutely bonkers, as we say. There's hundreds of players here at the Inter-County Championships, the INDO Inter-County Championships this weekend. So keep tuning in anyway. We'll have more content over as the weekend goes on. Thanks very much, Kevin. Appreciate that.